Arkansas is bounded on the north by Missouri, on the east by the Mississippi River, which separates it from Mississippi and Tennessee, on the south by Louisiana, and on the west by the plains of Oklahoma and Texas. In size, Arkansas stands 27th among the states with an area of 53,187 square miles. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Stephanie Bryan, coming to you from the state capitol. And joining me now is Richard Davies, the Executive Director for the Arkansas Department of Parks and Tourism. Thanks so much for joining me.
Glad to be here.
And that is a big department that houses lots of umbrellas. Let people know what you do.
Well, we build, run, and operate the state parks. We promote the state for tourism, which is an economic development thing. We have the state archives, which is, most states have that, which is all the old records and photographs. And we have the Keep Arkansas Beautiful program, which is the anti-litter beautification thing.
And talk about some of the things that your department does.
Well, when we operate parks, we try to make them available to visitors and Arkansans alike for recreation, conservation, and tourism. We like to have folks come from out of state. The tourism side of the house is basically to promote Arkansas for people to come here. It's 23 million visitors come to Arkansas. We got 3 million population, 23 million visitors. And they'll spend just short of $6 billion a year. So that's a big thing for us.
Yeah, and what do you think draws people to the natural state?
Well, there are a lot of wonderful attractions. Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art is new. The Clinton Library is fairly new. But I think overall Arkansas's natural attributes. We have the first federal reservation. It was actually the first national park in Hot Springs, the first national river at Buffalo River. I think Corps of Engineer reservoirs were #1 in the country for visitors to the big lakes. And so people like to get outdoors. 2 mountain ranges, the Ozarks and the Ouachitas, lots to see and do.
And even for some of the residents, I know there was a big marketing push to talk about Arkansas being a great place to live and work.
It is. You know, if you think about a tourism economy, the sorts of things that tourists like make a nice place to live.
Yeah.
Restaurants, gift shops. You know, one thing most people don't realize, one of the big things for people on vacation is to be able to go shopping.
I know.
So
I love to shop.
So it's, you know, if you have a lot of nice shops, it could be women's clothing, it could be knickknacks, it could be crafts. We have a purse museum, one of the 3 in the world in downtown Little Rock. It's just something that makes it fun to live here as well.
And when you speak of downtown Little Rock, that's an area that's seen lots of transformation over the years.
It really has. I grew up in Little Rock, and downtown Little Rock for a while, North Little Rock as well, across the river. The riverfront was not something that you would take your friends down to see, and it has been transformed. Wonderful nightlife and trails. Little Rock has been named one of the best hiking, biking communities in the country, and it's just changed. It's just wonderful.
And talk about quickly the importance of programming that help enrich the lives of Arkansans.
Well, sometimes people may need a little reminder about what's good about where they are. Programming can be something that is as simple as an interpreter in a state park giving you a program about why that park is important, to something on television, a show that explains what's important about where you are and why you ought to appreciate it. We all take home for granted.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Davies. And for more information on today's topic, you can visit arkansas.com. Today's Comcast Newsmakers guest was Richard Davies, the Executive Director of the Arkansas Department of Parks and Tourism.